I know I've already seen this trailer before, but this is still so really, really cool. And the main thing I'm excited for is right. Come on, come on, show up. I don't really care about all these other ones. I mean, some of them, yeah, but you, not you, not you. Mudkip. Mudkip is the one. Yeah. Gosh, I love Mudkip. Hi there everyone, your Power Al here with another vlog. So yesterday, the Pokemon World Championships ended, and they released this, I guess, trailer for some stuff to look forward to with the upcoming Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. And, I mean, the fact that a whole bunch, pretty much all of the starter Pokemon, actually, from previous generations are coming back, that's enough big news for a lot of people, because a lot of people are really attached to starter Pokemon, or as Pokemon has been calling them, your first partner Pokemon. I mean, I think starter Pokemon is still the term people are going to be using just because it is a shorter thing to say. It's easier, rolls off the tongue more than first partner Pokemon, but yeah. So that's Pokemon from the previous 8 generations, and that's exciting. I mean, some of them have already been available in Scarlet and Violet thanks to 7-star raids being a thing, but now there's some Pokemon that just have not been in more recent generations, like the Unova starters, for example. Snivy and Tepig are Pokemon that stand out because they were not in any Pokemon game since Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So the fact that a whole bunch of starter Pokemon are here, it's exciting. They also revealed some other stuff. They revealed the types of the new Paradox Pokemon, Raging Bolt and Iron Crown. And then some new moves, Thunderclap, Tachyon Cutter, which I made a really, really good Death Grip tweet over on Twitter because Tachyon is in the name, and like that, the first thing that came to my mind was the song. But yeah, they also revealed that there's going to be a 19th Terra type. So yeah, also really cool. Don't know what this new type is called or how it affects things. I don't know, but the thing I'm excited for the most is the fact that the Mudkip family is going to be back in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So, I mean, if it wasn't obvious, I've mentioned this before, but Swampert in particular is my favorite Pokemon. It has been ever since I played Pokemon Sapphire and got a Swampert. And I remember when I got a Swampert too, because I got Swampert before I got my 4th gym badge in Sapphire. But like once my Marshtomp evolved into Swampert, I like fell in love with the Pokemon, and that has not changed since I got the game back in. I was in 3rd grade at the time, but yeah, I'm just really, really excited. Swampert has always been a Pokemon I end up raising in a game that it's always in. I'll EV train one, I'll breed one with like really good IVs, but I'm really curious to see how Swampert or even the other starters will fare in the competitive scene. Because Swampert, it is a decent Pokemon, but it does not work as well as it did, like in the, let's say, generations 3 to 5, where like when Swampert was like at its peak. Maybe 6 once it got a Mega Evolution, but Generation 4 especially. Like I remember using a Swampert in a lot of my competitive teams, but yeah, even some of the other starters that are coming back, just really, really cool. And I'll probably raise up my favorite starters from each of the generations, just because I think it would be neat to do that. And yeah. And then I think they also, was it this trailer or the previous one where they revealed that Terrapagos, however you pronounce it, um, it has its regular form that was shown in like the anime, and then its terrestrial form, which is like the more extravagant looking one, but yes, Mudkip. Mudkip is coming back, and it's a Pokemon that apparently you can just catch all of the starters in the DLC. It's part 2 of the DLC, so I will have to wait a little bit because it's the Indigo Disc. That's what it's called. Like it's gonna be in the terrarium area of the Blueberry Academy that you explore in part 2 of the DLC. So I do have to wait a little bit. I believe winter 2023. But if the data for them is available before that, like if they end up being put into the game's code with an update before that, like for part 1 of the DLC, then that just makes me even more excited because then I could just have Swampert like right away. Anyways, that's it. I'm just gonna end it off here. I'm just really excited for the fact that my favorite evolutionary line is gonna be back in Scarlet and Violet. So, yeah, maybe this 19th Terra type because apparently it could be available to all Pokemon that can use the terrestrial phenomenon. Like apparently every Pokemon can use it. So I wonder how viable it would be to have a Swampert with that Terra type, or what Terra type would work well with Swampert. If not for that, like I don't know, something to mitigate that 4 times weakness to grass, like flying or bug or grass. I don't know. A lot of things to consider, but I'm just really excited because Mudkip. Yep. Anyways, if any of you are excited for the starter Pokemon coming back, let me know which ones you're excited for. I mean, I know I am excited about Mudkip, but there is a whole wide variety of Pokemon that I'm just really excited to use. Like, just going over my favorite starter Pokemon from each of the generations. I do like all the Kanto starters, but Charmander does win out a little bit over the others, although I do have a soft spot for Squirtle as well. Chikorita is my favorite Johto starter. Mudkip obviously is my favorite Hoenn. Then Turtwig for Sinnoh. Tepig for Unova. Froakie for Kalos. Rowlet for Alola. Then Scorbunny for Galar. Those are my favorite starters from each of the regions. And then Quaxley from Paldea. But I do like most of the other starters as well. I don't think like there is a starter Pokemon I just dislike. But those are the ones that I like more so than the others. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to end it off here. So again, talk about the starter Pokemon coming back in the DLC and which ones you are interested in using. So yeah, going to end it off. Thank you all so much for watching and see you all next time for another vlog. Later.